What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Aydian here, and really quick before I get to this video, I just wanted to say thank you for all the love and support I got on the last video, and I also just wanted to reiterate that by no means do I think that working out or healthy eating is like bad by any means. I just, it's about balance, and I'm struggling, and so I don't want to see other people struggle, and I don't want to make a judgment on somebody else and assume that they're struggling. I just want to put out there that I myself have had struggles with it, and I know that there may be other people. So I'm just trying to open the conversation for any of those other people who feel they're also struggling. At the end of the day, thank you for all your comments and all the support and love. I'm actually about to watch Gender Revolution. So it was on last night. We watched half of it. It's been good so far. I actually really like it. Gonna finish it tonight with Jane Lee, and then I'll probably make a video in the morning, and I'll post this, which will be Wednesday. So I will still be on time. I'm still trying to stay committed to getting you guys 3 videos a week, so. What's going on, guys? So it is Wednesday, February 8th? 9th? The 8th. And I am just doing some work, kind of being lazy, honestly. Sitting on the couch, doing some research work for the new launch that should be April 1st. It's unofficially April 1st right now. Later, I'm picking up Cam. He's going to be doing some binder work in the office. Yeah, just kind of trying to prep this week so that everything can get all set up so that I can really start focusing on the new line, which I'm very excited for. But I wanted to kind of take a minute and talk about the Gender Revolution show with Katie Couric. I think it's Couric, whatever. It was actually really good. I did enjoy it. I thought it was good. It's 2 hours, and they kind of do like 1/3 about transgender, 1/3 about intersex, and 1/3 about gender non-conforming people, which I thought was awesome. They have this whole little section in it that just kind of goes over vocabulary. They have a whole section in it that goes over like children and young adults and the struggle they go through. I thought it was really cool. I did enjoy it. Now, I think that this type of show is really good for someone who doesn't understand or can't relate, maybe doesn't have anybody who's transgender or gender non-conforming in their lives. It's just a really good, informative, Jane Lee and I were talking about it, and I feel like this is so good for people who are uninformed, for ignorant people, not in like the negative way, but just ignorant in the way of like, if you don't have anybody transgender in your life, then you probably don't know that much. Even if you want to be a support system or you want to be supportive to the community, you don't really know how, because even the language is sometimes difficult to understand if you are not within the community. So they go over language, and they go over family things, and I thought Katie Couric asked some really good questions, to really important people, asking mothers about how, well, don't you think that this is like too much leeway for a child? Asking religious people who live in religious areas, well, don't you think this is somebody's freedom of religion? Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I thought it was pretty damn good. Now, did I think it was like the best thing ever? No, but that's because you'd probably have to have a 5-hour program or like a multi-series to get every kind of identity. But I thought for the general public, this was a really good episode. Movie, a good show. I thought it was a really good show, and there is an encore on Nat Geo on Friday night, I believe. I think it's 8 Central, but don't quote me. I know it's on Friday. I just don't know exactly what time it starts, but I give it 2 thumbs up. I thought one of my favorite parts was it was so interesting, the generational gap and the generational divide within the transgender community when they spoke with the actress from Transparent, and I'm losing everybody's name. I was like, I'm gonna make this video and have everybody's name, and now that the camera's on, I can't remember the name. And the tennis player, the trans woman tennis player from the 70s. So they had both of these trans women who are in the spotlight of some kind in totally different generations. And one of them, the younger generation, is explaining how the binary has hurt them in their transition. And although they do identify as female, the binary system is what hurt them because it prevented them from exploring themselves, and it actually shamed them on their exploration to realizing their transgender status. And the older generation felt like the binary is what kept everybody sane, that everybody's male or female, and that there really is no in between, and that's just kind of how things will always be, and they'll never change. And I thought the most interesting part was at the end of this clip, this part of the movie, the show. Literally, you have this older generation saying that, like, this younger generation's thoughts processes, they're not realistic. They're not gonna happen. That the world is not ideal, and you're living in a fantasy. And I thought that was so interesting because I was like, that's one of the biggest generational gaps. When I talk to older people, I'm gonna say 50, 60, 70, they just, you know, they're like, that's it. This is how the world works. It's never gonna change. And I think it's interesting because if you have enough people who believe that, then of course the world is never gonna change. And I feel for this generation because it feels like they were literally taught that no matter what you do, this is how life is. Life is hard, it's rough, and it's not gonna get easier. So you better figure out how to carry this 50-pound bag on your back the rest of your life and enjoy it because it ain't going anywhere. And then you have the newer generation that's like, I'm not carrying this 50-pound bag. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it right over there, and I'm gonna continue on with my journey. And people are gonna say shit to me, you know, that you gotta pick up your bag, and your shit's back there, and I can't, where's your bag? Where's your 50-pound bag? And we're just gonna be like, I don't have it, I don't need it, it's not really necessary. And so it's really interesting to see, like, this huge generational divide. And yeah, so I thought that was really interesting. I thought it was a good show. Again, I thought it was a pretty damn good show. I would give it 2 thumbs up. I would suggest it to people. Is it like the be-all, end-all of trans shows? No, but it's pretty damn good, and I was impressed, and I didn't feel any sense of, like, being insensitive. I didn't feel like they were trying to be insensitive. It felt like they really were just trying to become informed, and that's really cool. So I give it 2 thumbs up. If you have the time and the ability to check it out, it's on Nat Geo. I would have never been able to see it, but I just happened to be living in a new place that has Xfinity, and they happen to have Nat Geo. So Chester has joined us for this conversation. Yeah. So I'm gonna go do some more work, and then I pick Cameron up at 1 o'clock, and I will be back with you guys then. Ooh, looks like we got some stuff over here. So just going to get Cameron. It's a little later than anticipated, but it's totally fine. Not a problem. And it's like super rainy. Very, very Oregon winter, spring approaching. So rain is in season. Here it comes.
What's up?
What's good?
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. How's your day been?
Good, good. I just got honked at because I was like texting in the middle of the parking lot.
Oh man.
So I'm not gonna call out this person because I'm not against hating on people. It's just not my thing. And we were like, probably not, because it's already made, bro. And just like the frustration that comes with that, just the concept that a lot of people may take your ideas or take your thoughts and your art, and you just have to like kindly say, what are you doing, bro? Yeah. That's my shit. That's my shit, bro. What's going on? So, what time is it? It's just about 4 o'clock. Is that the right time?
Yeah.
Damn, boy's been working hard. So it's just about 4 o'clock, and Cam's been working on binders. So this whole bin, not to show you anyone's personal information, but this whole bin is full of binders, which is super awesome. Shout out to GC2B Binders. They are Point of Pride, which is my nonprofit's, they're the official sponsor. And in my opinion, they actually are one of the best binders for the price, for the quality around, for sure. Putting together a bunch of orders. Cam is learning the back end of the computer system and how to send out those binders and stuff like that. And I'm just over here curing some shirts that I just finished making and about to put them together. So it's a heavy work day today. Just getting shit done though. By the time Cam's done, he probably won't be able to finish it all today because it seems like it's taking a while. Right? It is. It's taking a while. But so these are all the binder requests. Well, okay, so that's a lie. So we have over 2,300 binder requests. That's 2,300, okay? Over that. That was when we checked 2 weeks ago. I haven't even looked since because I just know it's more. But there's about 125 binders here. Then in this bin we have about another 60 binders, and GC2B just sent us another 50 binders in there. So that's really awesome. So we're gonna get out at least about, by the end of February, about 200. But I mean, at the end of the day, that only brings our list down to 2,100, which is still a lot. I mean, I don't want to take that away from us, but we need help. We definitely need more help. So if you have a lightly used binder, please donate it. I'll put the P.O. box for Point of Pride below. Please donate your binder. It goes to somebody who's legit in need, cannot get a binder on their own. This is an international program as well, so it's for anybody in the world that we can actually ship to through USPS. And if you don't have a binder, you can even just like donate. So it's about $3 to mail out one of these binders through USPS. So even just donating like $10, you just got 3 guys a binder. If you have the ability, that'd be super, super awesome. Gonna be announcing some surgery winners soon, so I'm really excited about that, but not now. Today was just a production day. Cam actually didn't get to check out Gender Revolution, but I did see that it's on demand. So if you have Nat Geo on demand, you can watch it there, and they're also replaying it on Friday. So I'm sure that they're gonna have it available really soon.
I think on Hulu.
Yeah, okay, there we go. So I can't imagine that it wouldn't be super available like really soon. It was really good. He watched some clips. He said he liked what he saw too, so it'd be cool to kind of see what he thinks after he's watched it. Yeah, so that's it. I was gonna end the video because I wanna really stay focused here. Tomorrow, Thursday, Jaylee and I will be recording our Q&A that everyone keeps asking about. So I will be recording that tomorrow with her, and I'm excited to do that. Should be fun. So I'll catch you in the next video, guys. I hope that if you get a chance, you can check out the Gender Revolution show. And you know, if you have somebody who asks you a lot of questions about being trans or gender nonconforming, or you just like feel like they're pretty ignorant and maybe they're unaware of their ignorance, this is like a really great show, and like I'm not getting paid to say this, so don't think that. I just think it's a good show. So go check it out if you can and share it with your friends and family. So we will probably catch you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. That's it. Peace.